Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Crypto Bull. My name is Dimitri. I will be your host for today. For those who just came in and have just recently found out about my live streams, Crypto Bull is a live stream series wherein I do a technical and fundamental analysis of a variety of coins and cryptocurrencies. Well, cryptocurrencies in general. The goal of these live streams is to do your own research, is to learn you on how to interpret information as it is presented. It's basically learning you how to recognize good projects and learning a tad more about blockchain and cryptocurrency. On that account, in today's episode, we are going to take a closer look at Akash network. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right. You guys can see that I have two websites open here, mainly CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. This is to compare information and get as much information as possible to see how it functions, what it does, etc., etc. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, Akash network, refreshing the page here, you can see it's up 4.7%. That's on a 24-hour basis. What else do we see here? Total market cap 43,267,000. Is it the same here? About 25 million. So that's about the same order. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a little differentiation here in market cap, it seems. Okay. 24 trading volume, about 1 million according to CoinGecko. Volume, and here it is rated differently. Strange. Okay. Fully diluted value 86 million. Circulating supply 195 million coins approximately. Come on, show me. Supply cash pubs circulating, so that's self-published, it seems. Total supply 204 million. Max supply 388 million. Okay. Contract. I see it belongs to the Cosmos network. This is Osmosis. I believe I did a rundown on it in one of my previous ones. However, I'm going to say this stands on its own, so I'm doing a full-on analysis of Akash network alone. Dedicated website. I see Explorers here. Aneka, Ping, Minscan, Atomscan, Big Dipper, so plenty of explorers to verify. Are there other ones? The Etherscan and Polygon scan as well. Okay, let's head on over. Community, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Discord, Facebook is 2 times, and Akash network, so probably a forum. Search on Twitter. Source code is available on GitHub. To me, this indication is nice. I'm going to do a quick verification. I want to see enough repositories seeing factual things and not some like I had with other projects whereby they made a link towards GitHub, whereby it was only limited towards their white paper, and for the rest the entire repository was empty. I see multiple pages here, multiple programs, Gravity Docs, Ledger Cosmos. So from what I'm seeing, a variety of things to work with. So that's very nice to see. API, Akash network. Let's see a little bit on how it's performing. So had a nice uptick yesterday evening, came crashing down again, and seems to be building up once again. 7 days, so relatively stable. Had a dip before heading back up. So something is moving on said network. Came from a lot higher from November 9th. It's now seemingly getting back up. Okay. And it's perhaps wise that I compare it towards Bitcoin. By reason, Bitcoin is still the most dominant coin. Oh, no. So does it correlate? I see here an uptick. Bitcoin did the same, however, time scales are a tad different, it seems. Nope. So it went up and now it's following market trends again. 7 day. 7 day. Is it familiar? There is some familiarity. It is reacting towards base market, it seems. However, with some delays, higher high, crash down from November 9th. I believe put it this way. So yeah, okay. Much more gradual it went down, so not as steep as Bitcoin, which is to be expected. 30 days up and down. Same here, so much more gradual decline, but the trend seems to be following the markets quite closely and nicely. That's 90 days. 90 days. So yeah, relatively stable, is following market sentiments. Let's see when it has been listed. Has been around for quite a while. Listed since 2013. One of the sayings I have is that any cryptocurrency which has been around longer than 2 to 3 years or one entire cycle, well, that's something which I might start investing in depending on the basics and its fundamentals. However, considering its run, listed since 2013, I might say it has established trust. In the meantime, I do not immediately see some rug pulls going on here. I even see it following very... Sorry, wrong one. Sorry. That's what I thought, 2020, so it's younger. Forget that part. Made a small mistake there. Fuck-ups can happen. But since 2020, my rule still stands 2 or 3 years, so it didn't survive an entire cycle yet. However, it's about mid-cycle, but from what I can tell, and I should be able to do it like this. It's on a yearly basis, so I need to get further up again. I'll put it like this. There we go. You can see nicely follows market trends. So that's October 2020 for Akash network, and that's, well, slightly earlier, but October probably here somewhere. You can see the graphs nicely line up, so it is following market trends. It doesn't have a mind of its own. However, from what I could tell, it is holding up fairly nicely, considering what it has gone through. Sorry, here. Is it at about the same levels? Probably lower. It's lower than listing, but considering this was during a bull market, it is to be expected. Let's not hope this project is a dead run. With that, I mean that you have listing or launch, uptick, one peak that you have, as you can see here, and then drop down that. However, there are a few signs, but we'll see what it does. First, going to take a look here. Is there anything else? So AKT discussions, okay. Twitter, explorers are different. Chat, I'm going to open it up. Contracts, nope. Only one. More Ethereum Polygon. So it deviates from what is listed on CoinGecko here, because there's plenty more explorers going on. This one's probably more orientated towards the Cosmos network, whereas CoinMarketCap only lists the big ones. As you can see here, same trends. It's in red currently. So if you are a technical analyst, this might be a chance to accumulate some Akash. However, I'm more of a fundamental guy, and I'm always going to verify what it is about, etc. So let's see here. KuCoin is the most active exchange. All is well. Can be traded. Kraken Osmosis, not all too surprising. No further information. Generally, CoinMarketCap, that's one of the reasons I open it up lately. Gives plenty of more. Here it is. Akash is the world's first decentralized cloud computing marketplace and the D-Cloud for DeFi. Platform crypto lending. Not much information there. Decentralized cloud computing marketplace. So in previous episodes, I had a variety of projects which occupy themselves with decentralized cloud computing, meaning you could rent a variety of hashing or calculating power from set projects. It was also always a little bit sketchy and a little bit underrated. So that's going to be about the same thing. However, I'm slightly wondering here what and the D-Cloud for DeFi. What is exactly meant with that? So the only thing remaining is to visit the website and see what it is all about. Infrastructure that powers Web3. Trigger words. Akash network is distributed peer-to-peer marketplace for cloud compute. Ding. Okay. So it's a marketplace. Ecosystem using Akash network allows developers to launch applications such as DeFi apps, blocks, games, data visualizations, block exploit, blockchain nodes, and other blockchain network components on a decentralized cloud. So in a certain thing, since you might see it as some kind of alternative to Ethereum or even Polygon, whereby you can build or launch applications. However, I'm still wondering what I mean this. Because if I'm reading that right, it would imply that you can buy, calculating power, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's really for launching applications. Decentralized app. It's a name service. Operator. So I see plenty of things passing through here. Mantra, Juno network. Okay. Nice. Keep. Nope. Looks nice, but fast and simple deployment. Deploy your application in minutes without having to set up, configure, or manage servers. Okay. So it's really just a launching platform for applications. Okay, cool. So that's basically it. It's a launching application, some kind of virtual machine, I dare say, where you can upload your own applications and make use of probably the total hashing power and the network itself for support. That's basically what I'm getting at here. And these are projects which are already powered by the Akash network. So Anon Stake, though, Philanthropy, Strange Plan, so a variety of games, something with NFTs, Shia network. Believe I covered that one as well in a previous episode. Dex, Cloudmouse, Craft, Omniflix, Passage, Restake, Juno, Stargaze, Space. DeFi, much of NFTs, many smart contracts. So, okay. So now we have a slightly better idea what they are about. I'm hoping I'm not making a mistake here by saying that it's, some kind of an application server which is blockchain based. With that I mean you can launch your very own applications that you've built on the chain and make use of it through the Akash network. This is important. Documentation. Chat. I'm going to be redirected towards a website. Towards a page to get in contact. GitHub, we already saw. Roadmap. Testnets. Okay. Roadmap. Let's see. IP leases. Public IP addresses. Deployment of graphic user interface, providers, developer experience. So they are quite busy. Continue developing, it seems. Delivered. That's all what they've already done. Okay. Not going to get all too deep into that one. AKT token is the utility token powering the world's first open source cloud. Okay. Naturally, I'm going to ask myself, where is it going to be used? I say it's a utility token, so probably has to do with governance. Used as a primary means to govern, secure the blockchain, incentivize participants, and provide a default mechanism to store and exchange value. So, okay. Governance token, basically. Metrics, market cap, inflation, bonded ratio, token price. Did I verify if there was a max cap? Yeah, max supply. The market cap, 43 million. So I'm going to assume this one's correct. Benefits, value exchange. Network longer term by staking, Stake Act, Kepler, Cosmos Station. These are the block explorers, where to buy it, where to stake it. Staking pools, where to buy it, Kraken, KuCoin, Crypto.com, Gate.io, SwiftChain, Uno, DigiPhoenix, Bittrex, Osmosis, okay. Trust Kraken the most. Subscribing to their newsletter, okay. Not much information here. Luckily, I had documents opened up. It's Open Spiritual Sky in Ancient Sanskrit, okay. Cloud-grade computing open market from providers in a permissionless manner. By a network of validators and governed by AKT stakers, so it makes use of proof of stake. Basically, what's being said here. I always try to find out what the consensus protocol is. Generally, people might have noticed from past ones that I'm not all too much of a fan of proof of stake where it concerns cryptocurrency. However, I do make an exception where it concerns a variety of platforms whereby you develop or launch applications and whereby some kind of centralized governance might be needed in order to maintain the chain. So Akash, in that sense, validators and governed through a proof of stake consensus, I understand it. How to use Akash, can get started right from the command line or use the desktop graphic user interface as they've been building it. Okay, I'm going to open it up. You're reading with me. Is a Tendermint-based application based on Cosmos SDK. Uses lease computing resources from cloud provider before deploying a Docker container or Akash container. Marketplace stores on-chain records of request bit lists and settlement payments. So it's connecting a variety of data providers and stores the on-chain records on the blockchain. It's basically what it does. So in order to understand going on here and how strong the network is, you'll probably need to verify, you need to verify the computing resources, probably the data and storage space. What is the cost to use Akash? Cost of hosting, it's always nice if they make a nice comparison. It's Microsoft Azure, GCP, Amazon. Well, you can see this might be a good alternative to the other ones mentioned here. Those are very nice prices in all actuality. But only 1 GB disk space. Naturally, you need to verify. Can it go higher? Yeah, been playing around a little bit with it, but I'm going to keep it like that. Cash, yada yada yada. So you can see nice the prices. Been playing a little bit with it, not going to get all too deep into it. Why is Akash different than other cloud platforms? Decentralized cloud is a shift from computing resources being owned and operated by three large cloud companies to a decentralized network of cloud providers running open source software developed by a community and creating competition open marketplace with more provider. Like Airbnb for server hosting. Come on, select. Price you pay and amenities include column attributes. Give app developer command line tool. So it is, as I said, it is for renting storage space data and well launching your very own applications. If someone from Akash is watching this, um, please include this text on both CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko. It is actually well written and clear enough for even the most beginning of beginners in the crypto space so that you exactly know what it is about. It's better from what I've currently seen from my get-go first source uh, information websites. So there you have it. And also make a mention towards the docs. It's always more interesting. Configure networking, technical support. Support, there we go. Token wallets, developer tokens by Akash. Yeah, that's how you do it, how to buy it through decentralized exchanges are always better than a centralized exchange. Deployments. So they give you a little rundown on how everything works, how to deploy, how to integrate, etc., etc. So I'm not going to go an all too deep dive. Just know docs.akash.network/validating or whatever other team here. You can find everything. Quite happy to see it, but I didn't expect less from something which is Cosmos based. Those guys tend to be quite technical and tight when it comes down to it. Community insiders, what is this? We believe so too. Well, I do, in any case. Those of Web 3.0. Yeah, I'm always skeptical when Web 3.0 is being smeared across my face by reason. Last bull run and even now, Web 3.0 is a little bit of a marketing trigger word, and many projects exist which tout the Web 3.0 words, but in reality aren't really Web 3.0 based and merely use it as a marketing tool. Get involved online or in person. Okay, some thingies. Akash community activities happen daily around the world. Okay, previous events, weekly Twitter spaces, Telegram AMS. So they are busy with the community. I'm going to see. Oh, they highlighted it. I just want to see how frequent it is. Space with Shia. 18 videos, 5 days ago updated. Quite active. Very nice to see. So it implies there is community activity going on, and with that, I immediately saw they had a YouTube channel, which I believe wasn't mentioned. Nope. They made topics, meet the validators, views. Not all too many views here, despite it being quite recent. However, let's hope there comes some change in that one. Education, creator. Okay, so they are quite busy explaining everything. Someday even Mars. I'm going to believe they are Elon Musk inspired. Do insiders do help moderate communities? Okay. online festivities, so inside is okay. Can apply. I might do it, but I don't. I prefer to remain neutral. And if some of the community are watching and hearing me make certain statements, I'm only interpreting what I'm seeing here on screen, and I tend to be very skeptical. And despite, I'm going to be immediately honest, during this live stream, I might sound quite skeptical and trying to tear them down, but that's just my caution here. However, from what I can see, I'm actually quite positive with conclusions I'm drawing here. From what I'm currently seeing, naturally, do your own research afterwards, do a deep dive. I'm just showing the information that is available here. So represent, so goodies, naturally, connect, Discord, Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Instagram, and that's a forum. China and Russia, yada 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 yada. You can start your very own ones. I just happened to see these two, so naturally I'm going to take a look. Nice white paper. Centralized, competitive, and able to distribute applications. Considering they have a white paper, read at your own leisure. Generally, a white paper should reflect on how things are built. Now, I've warned in previous episodes that some white papers do not really reflect the real code on how things are built, but how they want to present themselves. However, from what I can tell, by the lack of graphics and dynamics here on, I might say this is going to be quite a genuine one. I'm always wary when I open up a white paper with very shiny and flashy designs, by reason there's probably going to be marketing talk. And from what I can tell, troubled industry, so a little bit of a introduction on the how and whys. So I'm not going to read everything. Read at your own leisure. This illustrates on how things work, but naturally, as you know, it works through a proof of stake mechanism. Provider, HTTP verification, yada yada yada, where comes the Akash token in, etc. etc. Close it down. Network token and mining economics. I thought this was going to be, well, they do define plenty of things. I'm always worried when they do that, but from what I can tell, they are still using very generic terms and just listing it up. That's important. Sybil resistance mechanism for determining participation in its consensus protocol and implement the tender means algorithm for Byzantine fault tolerance. If you do not know what Sybil resistance is and Byzantine fault tolerant, it has to do with the security of a zero stake attack, etc., etc. So a variety of mechanisms defending a proof of stake takeover by a hostile validator or master validator. It's basically where it boils down to. Resolve, take fee settlement. So they go into detail how things work here when it concerns tokenomics and how it does. Very technical. If you are a seasoned programmer, I would suggest reading it up. Currently not going to do it due to the time limits on my live stream. Let's take a look at the socials. I'm going to remain here. Twitter, Discord I'm not going to open. Reddit, YouTube, Telegram, neither. Discord, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Let's see how active things are. Refresh. Why do I do that? Just to get the latest updates in. But structure that powers tree. Okay, link tree since October 2017. There's a few people who follow them. Mark Smith, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. I know he's a very Cosmos-oriented guy, good coder. So if he's following them, to me, that's already an indication of it being quite fair. How many are there? 85,000. Another go 24. No interactions. Calling an upgrade. From what I can tell, it is quite okay, the amount of followers and the amount of likes and retweets. However, yeah, I have some doubts. There's not much interaction going on. Is it because I wanted to say irregular? No, but I'm still seeing 21st November, 20th, 23rd today. But yeah, they don't seem to have that much reach, which is a bit worrying. Although the market currently is very on the low. Crypthusiast. Yeah. Probably a community who is involved but not as active on Twitter. Reddit, technically, is the front page of the internet, so we can see how much is going on there. Survey, unlock, cost overview, 20 days, 28 days. Huh, much going on either. Despite them being busy, it might be entirely the case due to the current ongoing bear market. And it's now a time to remain silent and build. Spot trading, list of sites deployed on Akash. At least do they get their answers? So they mentioned the ecosystem, but some parts of information are missing. Well, there is some activity going on, but not to say very, very active, I might say. 13 hours ago, 0 comments. Most are remaining speculators and hitherto. So, community do tend to help each other, which is always a nice thing to see, but Reddit seems to be quite dead.
Think of the walls.
Welcome to Akash. 2,888 listed, 16 hours ago, 19 hours. So YouTube is quite alive and well with them. Plenty of videos being posted. DEFCON, Cosmoverse, weekly update. Reflection White was created. Usage metrics of the last year. I'm going to go off on a tangent and probably, if I were to watch it, that they say, yeah, user base and activity has slowed down, but it's a bear market, so it's normal. Do they do lives? 6 months ago, so the live stream seems to have stopped since launch. Nothing else to see here. So main source of information probably would be best choice Twitter and YouTube. Is the network, get started, awesome apps, how to buy, mining, earn tokens. So means to earn tokens, so there are faucets. Ask for help, back reports, stay involved. So as a community website, this is on LinkedIn. So they are also present. Instagram. Let's take a look here. Permissionless has been great. Yeah, I don't know why he puts it in check here. 26 weeks ago. Lost post. Is there anything else? And their Instagram seems to be quite dead. Is there anything else that I need to verify? The team, naturally. Blog, press, partners. Because of course I'm going to verify. Greg Uzuri, Lambozanik, Bosmenjalji. So what I like to see are faces and immediate links towards their social media. On that account, I will say Akash Network, well done. It means they are doxed. However, I am one kind of e-hole, so I'm naturally going to verify the links. Some of them lack Twitter, other ones community engagement. Wozni. I'm going to take someone else as well. Founder. Sometimes it can be interesting to fully verify where the CEOs and other team members are from and what their background is. This guy here is the CEO. Okay. Seems to have a background with programming. Okay. That's his Twitter. It's nice. Former CTO at Overclock Labs, creator of the Akash Network, co-creator probably. CTO, January. Quite active, but is doxed. Chief officer. All having seemingly a decent background. Space nerd, okay. It seems that I can tell that the team is fully doxed and trustworthy. Especially because I'm each and every time seeing it mentioned on their profiles, which means it is quite serious and not some kind of rock pool whereby people want to tap out. Same here. Wang, Chief Financial Officer, also mentioned. So yeah, I'm going to. I believe I saw this guy once before. But looks very nice. Of community. I'm going to close it down. Even the random ones I've clicked upon seem to be genuine, though this guy I might suspect to be a bot because of a few things that tick it off, but okay, he's genuine. Nice. Taking a look at the blog. Close this one down. Actually, we saw that they are quite busy and do frequent updates, and indeed, November 17th, 3rd, 14th October, irregular ones, but they are active and in development. So still going on, which is something I like to see. I'm not taking all too much of a look on the subject about what is being written, building the open cloud. So yeah, okay, a lot of story. We can review. So they've got weekly newsletters, etc., etc. So they are quite busy. 7 million data, 8.4 million data centers. 5%. That's the solution. Featured press, scale finance, press releases, etc. Okay. Partners. So they list their data center partners: 6x7 Network, Equinix Metal, Orion VM, Simply VC, Termint Cosmos, actually Coil, the Chain Foundation, Solana, Kava, Sovereign Polyverse, Chainlink, like this one. Capital Partners, HDRG, yada yada yada. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and head on over towards the little talk from my side what I think about this project. Basically, I might say interesting project. Decentralized cloud computing and the ability to launch apps is certainly one of the use cases I haven't seen that often before. Despite what I said earlier in video, what do I mean with that? With that, I mean I initially thought it was going to be some kind of Ethereum, Tron, AVAX, Binance competitor. However, their use case is subtly different. It is about data storage and decentralized cloud storage, which in itself is kind of interesting. I believe in my Crypto Bull series, I've had a max of about 2 or 3 projects like that, with a similar or similar looking use case. With others, it was about data storage, which has been decentralized. Here, the upset with Akash network is to have, well, to buy a variety of contracts for data storage, but data storage is not reliant on the nodes within the network. It comes from a variety of data centers, if I'm not mistaken. That implies, well, that the data centers are probably the only points of failure should they go down. It implies that, for example, if that 6x7 data center blacks out, it will imply that a part of the network of Akash will be impacted immediately. So that's something to be wary about. However, where it concerns the use case, I'm going to say it's okay. And the case they make about decentralized cloud storage and cloud computing is a fair one, in the sense that there are traditional problems with current cloud computing and cloud storage applications on the internet. Currently, there are 3 big main ones, mainly Amazon, Google, and Microsoft Azure. And all 3 of them have been having a variety of troubles, whereby, well, data is being lost, blackouts, etc., etc. So making it blockchain based and making sure there's a variety of backups is actually a very good move. Will I invest in it? Probably not. It's not immediately the kind of use case which convinces me at this point in time. However, I do see the link towards a Web 3.0, which is actually quite rare to see. So on that account, I will give them thumbs up. The Akash network is something quite interesting and something which I will probably do an even more deeper dive in private. For the guys seeing this, I'm not going to say this is financial advice that you should invest in it. However, I might say it looks very trustworthy. And at first glance, with this first deep dive about its use case and on how it is built, I might say it is more or less convincing. However, to be entirely sure, you need to deep dive into the community, read more in detail the white papers and how things are built. With that, I'm going to conclude this episode. So guys, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, naturally give it a like or give a comment down below. Like, subscribe if you like the content I put out. You know the drill. You know I'm available on a variety of social media. With that, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching and until next time. Bye.